Let's go. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. It's life. La, 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 la. How are you? How the heck are you doing, man? Let's do this. Tomorrow we have Mexico Honduras. Mexico Honduras. That is gonna be one amazing game. Honduras Mexico tomorrow, baby. I cannot wait. That's gonna be rivalry, rivalry, rivalry. Right? Classic. Futbolísticamente odiamos a México, but we don't hate Mexican. I mean, I'm 90% of my acquaintances. I mean, I don't have Mexican friends. I have acquaintances. We drink together. They think I work for ICE. they think they think I work for ICE, but I they think I'm against them. I'm not against them, brother. I like to stir the pot. Look what we got. Look what we got here. Look what we got here. We got this beautiful Estella Artois. La, 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 la. Stella Artois in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, nicely poured till the last drop. Get the last drop out of that fucking can. Look at that, beautiful, beautifully served, beautifully poured. Life is life. First beer of the night, delicioso. Roberto Reyes, welcome to the green room. What's up, Tara? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. What song is next? That song is pretty good. I was running, I was doing my 4 miles, and I was listening to this song. I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking play that song. I gotta drink to that song. Cheers. Bad boy. Wow. I make beer disappear. What's your superpower? Here I come. That's a great fucking song, isn't it? That is a great song. Great beat, great rhythm. If you don't like that song, brother, turn this shit off. Turn it off right now. You are not allowed to watch any more fun shit. Turn it off. If you're not drinking beer with me, what are you doing with yourself? You gotta join me. You gotta join me with a beer. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Heineken man? Heineken man is not drinking Heineken? Bitch, let me drink my. What do you think? Do you concur? It's a good fucking song. It's a great fucking song. You know, with my experience, my years of jogging, I have found a multitude of. I found. I think the biggest bill I found was $10 bill. I found a multitude of IDs. I found credit cards. The other day I found. The other day I found somebody's food stamps. Whether it works or not, I have no fucking idea how this works. I've never had food stamps. Um, it's a valid card. I just wouldn't know if it works or not. I mean, it's not for me to find out. But maybe I should send it to where it says here. It says, if found, return to PO Box 15676. Maybe we'll do that. Right? Do the right thing. Return. It's not doing anything here. Punch. I won't punch in that number to see if it has any balance. I'm I don't have a heart to do that too. To find out if I can get free food just because I found somebody's card. I'm pretty sure you have to punch in a code, right? Because it needs authorization. It needs a code for you to purchase anything. You can't just say, "Okay, I'm gonna put it in," and it's gonna authorize it. I don't fucking think it. I don't think it works like that. Yeah, we're gonna put it in the mail tomorrow. We're gonna return it to that PO box. Right? Do the right thing. Shadow Cubs. What else? Oh, the Dodgers won today, 6-1. Dodgers are kicking ass. There's a game on Friday, July. Actually, there's another game tomorrow, right? Dodgers play Friday again, July 4th. Are we celebrating July 4th? Absolutely. Come on, we love this country. I got Old Glory right there. Look, Old Glory. Oh, I'm not celebrating because Donald Trump is. Shut the fuck up. Anybody, any bro, can anybody please? Right? There's people out there who are having a hard time. Yes, it is horrible the way it's being done. I don't. I. Yo, Keith in the house. Cheers. Cheers. I mean, it's a little bit difficult to digest the videos of how you watch how ICE takes people down and they handcuff them, and yeah, it's kind of difficult to digest. I understand that, but they're executing their job regardless of how you feel about it. Breaking the law is breaking the law. They're enforcing the law. I can't say I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna get in between from making them or trying to slow them down to do their job, brother. That is not my job. Does it hurt me to watch the things unfold? But you have to understand one thing, right? And I think I talked about this yesterday, the day before. We all feel bad about what's happening, yes, but you cannot put a blind eye, right? You can't say, "Oh yeah, but the law is not being applied." No, it's being applied. There's a lot of fucking people on TikTok. They're saying, "No, they're kidnapping people." Bro, they're not kidnapping. They're not kidnapping anybody, right? For you to say that they're kidnapping, that's just fucking political theater right there, right? There's a there's a there's a branch. There's a law enforcing. There's a law enforcement agency executing their due diligence. They're doing their fucking job. Just because this is a sanctuary city, the local the local authorities will not assist in any particular way. Why do you think they called in the fucking National Guard? So the National Guard can fucking guard these people, so they can be allowed to execute their job accordingly, right? People are fucking throwing wrong. I know people are upset. I understand that, but where was that fucking energy when Obama was doing it? Where was that fucking energy when Clinton was doing it? They were fucking putting us Latinos in cages. Where was that energy? But of course, the media has fucking taught you Orange Man bad, right? That's why they fucking call them the Cheetos and the trompas and the, you are all upset at a person who I think has been doing better than you think. Kamala would fucking be a good president? Uh, never in a fucking million years. Do you think Sleepy Joe did a better fucking job? You have to be born again to either start reading books, educating yourself about civics, laws, rules, directions, execute. Yeah, I can't. I can't. Right? What do you think? Yeah, I mean, I, I hate watching those videos. But people are posting videos about you can't fucking kidnap us. You can't do it, brother. They're doing their fucking job. That's what they're getting paid to do. And yeah, mind you, right? Remember, the whole idea was let's go after the fucking criminals. Now they're going into car washes. Now they're going into. I think they're going a little bit too hard, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. That I'm not gonna go out in the streets and start fucking. No, the smartphone didn't change anything. The stupid people want to change a lot of things, right? There's stupid people holding smartphones. Bro, you're putting your energy in the wrong place. That's why I tell people. I said, look, you can record all you want, yes, but are you actually doing anything about it? It is. What are you doing? Right? People are out protesting. Are you think Donald Trump is going to say, you know what? Yeah, I want you guys to stop protesting. I'm going to step down. I want Kamala to fucking take over. See how well she does for the next 30 days. You know what I mean? I mean, if life was that uncomplicated, if life was that rewarding. If life was that easy for everybody to just get along and understand, you know what? Fuck it. Let me give her the baton for the next 30 days. Let's see how well she does. Right? Like it's a fucking Nintendo game. Let's see if you can fucking pass this level, bitch. But that's not the way it goes, right? No, and I understand that. Yeah, with Obama, there was no smartphones back then. There weren't there were no there were no video. I mean, we had video recorders, but people had yeah. See, the sensationalism of what's happening. The media wants to make Trump like he's the fucking ogre and the bad guy. They did it the first time. They're doing it now again. But now, see, now TikTok is taking off. But see, these are the fucking uneducated people who don't want to fucking open a book, who don't want to study for themselves, don't want to understand that what's happening is exactly what will happen and has been happening with every fucking presidency. But if I say something, oh yeah, you're a fucking you're a part of the cult, and the whole fucking that's all they have. The fucking rhetoric of you're part of a cult. God forbid a man can fucking think for himself. God forbid a man can say, hey, let Donald Trump do his fucking job. God forbid a fucking man say, let the fucking law enforcement agency execute their job accordingly. I'm not a I'm not a fucking lawyer. I'm not gonna fucking stand out there and wave my country's flag, bitch. I left Honduras for this. If you cannot digest this, but you were able to digest Honduras, then I think Honduras needs you back, right? Everybody lifts their fucking country's flag, but they don't want to live there. They don't want to, and it's not me making fun of them. It's just me. Like, dude, what are you trying to? What are you trying to change? Are you changing your mind for next time you vote? California, we're fucked. We're fucked, brother. Everybody has the mentality of I need to get fed with somebody else's fucking money. And I'm like, what? When the fuck did that happen? I thought we came to this country to work and toil and appreciate the fruits of our labor, not somebody else's fucking. Like what? I don't expect a fucking hand me down or a handout. Hey, let me help you, bro. What? I can barely afford my fucking health care in California. But look at our fucking governor. He says, yeah, fucking illegals, they can get this much. And I'm like, I can't even get that much. Somebody make that fucking make sense. Yo, Daniel, let's go. Dodgers 6-0, baby. California Heritage Merlot. Brother, if you have been experiencing California wines, you have been experiencing great wines. California wines are up and up on the wine map, on the wine connoisseurs, right? Keith, that's exactly what I've been saying. I said, brother, people should think for themselves instead of trying to be part of the crowd. I keep telling people that. I said, bro, listen, you can have, I'll give you that, right? If you have heart, if you have that enthusiasm that you talk against the government because you feel oppressed, you are not oppressed. No, you feel oppressed. But why do you feel oppressed? because you voice, right? You scream out, you make videos, you put them out on TikTok because you want. And I think 90% of the people who put those fucking videos out is just they want clout, right? They want that click. But the message that they're portraying is the wrong fucking message. But people like to hear bad messages. They believe these fucking people. There's a guy out there who I think has the right fucking energy, but the wrong message. El Cadejo on TikTok. He's always mad, dude. And I don't think he's 100% bilingual because he calls hijo. I don't know the way he talks. He's like a. I can't say he's a no sabo kid because he's very mad and very. What do you call those people who are very down to what they think is right? But then again, the message was right. He's just passionate. That's the word. Yes, passionate. He is very fucking passionate about how he's very passionate about. He's very passionate on how he says things, but there is no substance. There is no message. There is no coordination. There is no legal background. There is no civics. There is no. I can't say there is no education because I think 50% of what he probably says and talks about probably he educates himself on the internet because I can listen to the guy and I'm like, dude, all you're portraying is your hatred towards Donald Trump. But he says today he posted a video saying, Mayor, with all due respect, why? So wait. Why are you saying with all due respect to the fucking mayor, but why can't you say with all due respect to the fucking president? See, that's where I don't fucking believe any of these motherfuckers on fucking TikTok. Because if you're mad about something, you should be mad about everything. Because if this Bass, I think Bass is an ass, right? Saying that Donald Trump is doing the complete opposite. I said, no, I said, bitch, you're the one that doesn't want. So you're saying that you want illegals to live in Los Angeles? Because for the most part, all these benefits that are being taken away, right, with this beautiful bill, illegals won't be able to benefit from anything anymore. If you have a disability, you can get Section 8. If you're a veteran, you can get Section 8. See, they, this is a surgical moment, and that's what she's mad about. She's mad about, damn, we can't feed the illegals anymore. Where are we gonna fucking channel all that fucking money that we never spent on illegals, right? So you're telling me you want illegals in the county so you can do shit with your monies? Brother. Listen, that's some fucking shady shit if you ask me. That is some fucking shady shit if you ask me. Do I have any fucking legal proof for that? No, but for her to be saying Donald Trump, stay away from our people, right? The immigrants are the ones who generate, who create. Yeah, but you're talking about, but if they come in, if they're coming in into California and they're picking people up, and everybody who has been picked up is in the country illegally, so how can you come to the podium and say, Donald Trump, stop picking people up? They're picking up illegals. So how can you be a mayor and not talk about somebody, an agency upholding the fucking law, right? If I was the mayor, I would say, listen, I don't like the way things are happening. They're executing. That is their job. They're doing their job. We're not helping them. If you're here illegally, I don't know how to help you because you're here illegally. I would fucking say that because I don't want to sugarcoat. As a politician, I don't think I, I don't want to become the fucking next Jose Padilla, right? I don't want to sugarcoat shit, and I don't want to fucking lie to myself, and I don't want to fucking lie to people. That is the last thing I would fucking want to do. I would, as a mayor, I would say, listen, I understand you're here illegally. Do I want you here? Do we need you here? Yes. Whatever you're doing it right. But if they catch you, I can't fucking help you because if they catch you, that means you weren't supposed to be here. Listen, say it like it's supposed to be said. Don't fucking try to cover. See, all these fucking TikTokers, they're upset that the fucking law is being applied. They're fucking upset that their message is not getting across. But it's not about the message, brother. Let's El Cadejo and all these motherfuckers on TikTok, right? Carlos Eduardo Espina, all these motherfuckers, right? Imagine the audacity of this motherfucker, Carlos Eduardo Espina. Imagine the audacity of this motherfucker, who is a graduated law, right? JD, graduated JD. This guy should know about the law. He has opened a page in English, Carlos in English, and one of his fucking first videos says, since Trump wants to go after immigrants, why doesn't he go after his wife, who not only and he starts saying there listen to what he says. He says there has been there has been news reports that she used her visa to do certain things. And I'm thinking, bro, that is not only fucking defamation, libel, slander. You're about to get hit with a fucking lawsuit the size of fucking CNN. The cease and desist letters probably started coming in already. For him to say that she broke the fucking law when there is no fucking legal case against her, so you can't fucking prove what you just said. I'm thinking, bro, imagine this motherfucker is a. But then again, he graduated as a lawyer. He still hasn't fucking passed the bar. But then again, was he the fucking smartest one in the class? I don't fucking think so. I mean, you've seen the videos. You've seen his presence, right? It's dubious. Everything he fucking says is doubtful. Mi gente, última hora, motherfucker, clout. That's all he fucking does. Now, imagine this. I talked about this the other day. He used Grok, right? He used X, and he asked X. He used it. He used it. He used it towards for his benefit, right? Now, I will tell you that if you go look him up, he used X. He says, Donald, mi gente, Elon Musk me tiene en su mejor lado. I don't know how they, I don't know, I forget how he fucking said it. But he said something like, he sides with me, like even his intelligence machine says that I am not what you think I am. No soy farsante, no digo mentiras y no sé qué más y no sé, whatever, right? So he's trying to make himself feel better about how fucking manipulative and a fucking piece of shit he is. And I'm just reading between the fucking lines. I'm like, this motherfucker is such a fucking manipulator. He thinks he can use AI to back him up because he thinks everything is sold around, right? I mean, there's some people that watch him like me that I know he just fucking sells hot air, right? Right? Bolsas, bags of chips, half-ass, right? They're half full, half empty. Oh, it's a full bag. No, it isn't. Hot air. So, anyways, so he uses that. So I write on my favorite page, right? ChatGPT. I said, ChatGPT, what can you tell me about this individual? And I put my message. Tick, 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 tick. He says, "Oh, this guy is well liked. He has 12 million followers, and da 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 da." Da. Even though some people say that he is manipulative in so many ways, and this and this and this, right? And I'm thinking, okay, so ChatGPT goes. See, artificial intelligence is only as artificial as we make it, right? And it's only intelligent as as input is put out in the world. Are we on the same page here, right? So if I put a page out talking bad about Carlos Eduardo Espina and I put it on the internet, that artificial intelligence would gladly read my input and use it either in favor or against all the positive and all the negative reviews that have been written in favor of this particular guy. So what I wrote next on ChatGPT, I said, ChatGPT, I wish you could see videos of this individual so you could understand how he uses the audacity of verbiage on how he delivers the message sometimes. And I think there's a reason why the video is not allowed on any of these AI platforms. Because then this machine would understand perspicacity, audacity, right? Um, Hypocrisy. It would start understanding feelings. Machines don't have feelings. If you write anything in AI, whatever AI you're using, there is no feeling on a message that you portray, that you write. You can be upset and say, "Hey, Grok, I use ChatGPT. ChatGPT, I don't want to sound upset, but I need to write this message," and it generates this beautiful, educated message to be delivered without feeling. So there's no feeling. There's no grief. There's no madness. There's no happiness. It's just a concise, precise message, and it will get delivered for somebody reading on the other side. It's like, oh, what a nice guy. But you can be the biggest. But now, if you don't use that platform, you can say, hey, listen, exclamation point. Next time, don't do that exclamation point. You see what I mean? Now you're writing it with feelings. The machine takes feelings out, just like law. Law has no feelings. So that's the reason I think AI is not allowed to use, or there's a code somewhere that doesn't allow that machine to observe or to soak up those videos, because then it will start understanding the human side of vulgarity, right? Vulgarity, disrespect, perspicacity, intelligence, the false people, fakeness, and all that bullshit, right? It would become, then it would become very, very dangerous. What do you think about sensitive people who want logos and names removed? Like, for example, that the Cleveland Indians and Washington Redskins had to change it. Yeah, brother, that was the fucking Biden era. The Biden era brought out the fucking biggest whiners, the biggest fucking pussies. Obama allowed transgender bathrooms. Bro, if you're a guy and you dress like a girl, you should still use the men's bathroom because you have a penis. You're not a woman. You cannot fucking use the woman's bathroom, right? Obama started with that shit. Obama fucked it up. Biden ended fucking it up twice as much. And I don't think about sensitive people. I don't give a fuck about sensitive people. For me to think is for me to give them authority. They have no fucking authority over my rights or their rights. They have no more rights than I do. For them to think that I have to respect a rainbow flag just because they're gay, brother, you can be gay all you want. You can suck dick. You can suck dick all day, or if you're a lesbian, you can eat pussy all day. But that doesn't make me. That doesn't have to. I'm not obligated to respect you less or more. I'll respect you the same. You're just another regular person. But now you want me to fucking respect you differently because you wear a rainbow flag. It's like I suck dick, and how am I supposed to act like you're just another person, bro? Like, what makes it? Why do you have to prance around with a fucking rainbow flag, saying I'm gay? I take it up the ass. Like, do you really need to? Do you really need to fucking tell us how you like it? No, I don't fucking think so. I don't go around saying I want to eat pussy all day. I want. Yeah, you're fucking sexist. What? You're what the what? I'm a bigot now? Isn't it the fucking same thing, bitch? You see what I mean? Sensitive people can go fuck themselves. But right? Am I missing something here? God forbid I call them out, but they can call me out any fucking day. Are you looking at that girl's tits? Well, she has her fucking nipples out. What do you fucking want me to do? No, I'm gay. I don't know. I only look at crotches. Then you're like, wait, so what? That is even fucking weirder, bro. Listen, we will never be fucking right. We are forever wrong because their world is the fucking perfect world. Rainbows and unicorns. Yeah. Let me take it up the ass and I love it and you're wrong. I said, fuck your Pride Month. He says, top or bottom, top or bottom, brother. Then I went to school. He says, I don't drink to that. I went to school. In my class, 92, class of 92, I graduated. We had a classmate who we knew was 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 born a man, but but listen, we loved the guy. We never mocked him. Maybe once in a while, I was like, "Yeah, how do you like it?" No, I mean, we never made fun of his sexuality, but we knew he was, kind of soft like that. But we still graduated together. We still did what things together. We still went out here together. We never made fun of his ways, like he never made fun of our ways, right? Oh, why do you have to be so manly when you say, what I mean? There's guys who just go out of their way, flamboyant shit. No, he was always respectful towards us, and we were never disrespectful towards him. So it was always about respect. But that is what I want to get down to the nitty gritty, right? Whether you have gay friends, gay acquaintances, gay boyfriends, gay girlfriends, whoever the fuck, you can have a gay family member, right? It's about respect. It's about respect. Do they know how to respect other people's boundaries? Nowadays, they want to let you know that they're gay, but you have to respect them. Hi, right? It's a guy dressed as a fucking girl, and you're like, "Hi, how can I help you, sir?" What? No, I'm a she. Yeah, bro. I'm not playing that fucking game with you, bro. I identify as a female. Call me her. Yeah, listen, bro. I'm not disrespecting you. I think you're trying to disrespect my fucking brain here. You want me to call you something that you're not, just so I can soothe your fucking soul? You have a fucking you have a dick. You're a man. I haven't come across any of that fucking any events, situations, activities, right? To have such a conversation. I haven't come across any of those fucking loonies. Just because I just because I stay hard after I fucking each erection, I don't fucking expect you to fucking call me, hey, Mr. Hard. How you doing, Mr. Hard? Do you fuck all the time? How do you do it, huh? Right? Do I make people call me Mr. Hard? Imagine if I fucking did that and I went around, hey, call me Mr. Hard because I fuck and I stay hard all the time, bitch. I identify as a hard dick. People will say, dude, what what the fuck is wrong with you? What do you mean what's wrong with me? Gay, they want to be called Mister when it's a girl with a mustache, and the other guy has tits, and he wants to be called Miss because he has fake boobs and hard nipples, but it's still a guy. Why can I be fucking called what I really am? Right? Imagine, right? What the fuck? What kind of fucking circus is this shit? Hey, Mr. Hard On. Hey, Mr. DJ, put your record. Is that what their fucking song talks about? Hey, Mr. DJ. Brother, listen, do I see life different than you do? I don't think I do. I think we see the same fucking thing. But at the same time, do you take these fucking people seriously? I respect them. Whatever the fuck they say, I respect how they say it. But you think somebody's gonna come up to me and say, I identify as a woman, call me Jessica. Sir, I I'm not part of your I'm not part of your fucking psychological team. I I don't fuck I don't I have never been put in that situation, brother. I've never been, I have never been put in that situation. Probably called the guy crazy. I said, listen, bro, I I'm not buying crazy over here. I'm all stocked up now. Go sell crazy somewhere else, right? Go sell crazy somewhere else. I You're a fucking guy that dresses like a girl. You're still a guy, like en español. No. Mind you, look. If I read your message, it is written in a different way. Agree. I don't have to respect someone for how they live their life. No. I want you to respect for how they want to live their life. I don't respect how they want me to approach them living their life, right? Because they want that man wants to live like a woman, so that's how they want to live their life. But they want me to respect that, and I'm like, bro, I am respecting it, I'll still call you a guy. I guess I guess you're right. But let's dissect it, right? Why? But the thing is, they are demanding they only want you to see them one way. And you're like, bro, I can see your fucking beard growing. Like you're a fucking man. Like Jesus Christ, Jesus, your dude, your fucking balls are bigger than mine. Like what the fuck? That was yeah. No, I mean, I read it again, and that, yeah, that's what you're trying to. That's what I'm trying to say too. It's just listen. Why do we have to fucking walk on eggshells to begin with? You're a man that wants to dress like a woman. I will still fucking treat you like a man, but I'll respect you like I respect most women. Did you say most women? How fucking dare you? How dare you? No, 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 no. When I say most women, it's because there's not that many women that are approachable, right? There's some women that you actually talk to, and you know they don't want to be even bothered. Like, you're like you're ruining their fucking moment. So when I say most women, it's because most women they live in their own fucking world. I am one of those, bro. I'm chatty catty. Like I talk, right. If I'm at a if I'm at a bar sitting wherever I'm at, if there's nobody at the fucking bar, I'll talk to the fucking bartender. Right, that's me. I'll spark a fucking conversation and I'll keep going. I mean, hello. Yesterday we did what 54 minutes. I don't remember the last 40 minutes. I don't I don't remember the last 40 minutes, but I remember the first 10 minutes about yesterday's conversation. The last 40, who the fuck knows what happened? But the video's right there. I don't delete any fucking videos unless I'm falling asleep or I fell asleep or I fell over, then that video is obscured. Vino, Daniel, vino is. I can't do fermented, brother. I mean, no, no. I'll take it back. Distilled is my kryptonite. Fermented vinos are. I would have to really like a vino. I mean, I appreciate cabernets, cabernet sauvignons, some merlots, but I'm not a wine aficionado, brother. I like a fucking cold. See, most of these red wines need to be consumed at room temperature, right? Like taken out of the cellar. It's not cold. It's not hot. But at the same time, the amount of alcohol that that bottle has, when you sip it, it'll still give you that warm feeling going down your esophagus, right? And you're like, God, I appreciate, but I don't. My body doesn't have that art to appreciate. I mean, I can appreciate a good wine once in a while, and I can say, "Wow, that actually warmed my belly." You know that type of feeling, like palate, robust, delicious wine, the grapes, the tannin. I mean, I have that. I want that, and I love that. But it's not things that I. It's not like me fucking grabbing a beer and just going, "Fuck, I love a cold beer." With wine, it's like, what am I eating with it? What am I having with this? Where's my, you know what I mean? I want something to go with it. When beer, I can have beer by itself. Can you have wine by itself? No, I think wine needs to be accompanied with something else, like a meal. I don't know, some hors d'oeuvres. Beer. What do you need to accompany it? Another beer. Another beer. I can't do wine by itself. Maybe, maybe at an opera, or maybe at a I don't know, maybe at a play. But you drink one wine glass and that's about it. Wine goes with cheese, yeah. With most cheeses, but that's what you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like I just like a fucking beer, brother. I think beer for me is like just don't give me soapy shit. Don't give me that. Don't give me the what do you call those? Craft beers. Yeah, crap beers. Crap beers. Don't give me the crap beers. A cold beer goes a long way, brother. Now here's the thing. If I like that wine, and I've done it before, if I like that wine, I am going to fucking consume that wine like it's like it's tequila shots. Wrong way to fucking do it, right? The sulfites, wines have more sulfites than most beers, so the hangover is going to be a little bit more of a crucial wake up call. You're like, holy fuck, why did I do 3 bottles of that shit, right? So sometimes it's a big fucking wake up. I mean, I did that fucking wine thing one time where I'm like, bro, why the fuck did I do that? So I have more respect for wine than I do for. I guess I can. I think I have more respect for wine than I do with distilled. Distilled. I don't fuck with distilled. I mean, I like a tequila shot here and there, but I know my limit with distilled, like whiskeys, right? Tequilas, one shot, two shot. Wine hangovers are the fucking worst. I would rather have a cigarette hangover than a wine hangover. Wine hangovers are, that smoker's hangover where I smoke back in the day. I used to smoke a cigarette for every beer. So if I drank 17 beers, 20 beers that night, I would have smoked a pack of cigarettes. And you wake up like fucking, you have sand in your mouth. Smoker's hangover is the worst. Not only did you smoke, but you drank that much. You're like, right? You brush your teeth, you're gagging because that toothpaste just reminds you of whatever the fuck you drank. You're like, "Lick, lick." Mouthwash. Tastes like alcohol. You're like, I must have fucking had hard liquor because it reminds you of that taste. And then they serve you breakfast, right? You go to brunch, they give you orange juice. You taste it, it mixes in with the mouthwash and the toothpaste. Wretched. Brother, it's the most fun. Trust me, I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. That is the most horrible fucking hangover. Where everything touches your mouth, you're like, "Bleh, bleh." You're like, right? Even thinking about it, like I'm thinking about it right now. You're gonna get a real reaction right now. Ugh, nasty, nasty shit. But that's exactly it. We've all been there. I don't want to ever fucking live those moments again. I'm 50 years old, brother. I already did. I already graduated. I already graduated. I already graduated cum laude. I don't want to go back. I don't need to show anybody how much of a fucking badass I was when I was 20, when I was 19. I'm I'm my own badass at 50, brother. I don't need to fucking show anybody anything else. Hangovers. I think when was the last time I fucking had a bad hangover that I'm trying to remember? Um, bad hangover. I mean, there's been times where I come back from Vegas and right, and I recover, and I try to recover on a Monday, right? I go straight to work. But those aren't hangovers. Those are just fucking mental lagoons. This background music is like one of the best music I've ever put. Which I know it's kind of fucking weird music, but I've never. I don't usually play that kind of music in the background, but I think it's like so calming, soothing. It doesn't bother you, right? You don't like it, but at the same time, it doesn't bother you because it's. And I know you haven't been. I know you weren't paying attention to the background music as much as I was until right now. But see, I play it today. I'm playing the music just in the background. Sometimes I play the music to this level, which I know when I'm not talking, you can hear the music. But when I talk, my voice takes over the music. See, this is what I like about this fucking laptop. Is that I don't need one of those fucking right headsets and shit. That fuck a headset. I don't want any of that. But then again, my Lenovo is what 5 years old. I know it's gonna become obsolete at one fucking point. It's not gonna do what I need, what I needed to do. What I wanted is not gonna is not gonna do what I needed to do. Do you listen to Pandora? You know what? I had Pandora at one time. Actually, I still have Pandora. Don't get me wrong. But when I discovered Apple Music, Apple Music has that has that. Hold on. Oh fuck, my back. Hold on. Oh fuck. Hold on. I got a fucking jolt in my back. What I like about Apple Music is that the the AI behind Apple Music is that when you play one genre or one song, it'll stick to that genre. It'll stick to that to those BPMs. It'll stick to that particular folklore, if you will. And I don't think Spotify or Pandora has that, right? I mean, unless you can prove me unless you can prove me otherwise, Pandora has Pandora has that's a fucking badass song. Pandora has commercials unless you pay $5 a month, right? $60 a year, then it's commercial free. And I'm like, yeah, but it still doesn't give me it doesn't give me that special effect that Apple Music does to me. See this genre? BPMs stay the same. There's not one song that's gonna go up and down. It's not a, it is not a discotheque. It doesn't become a. It just stays. You think Pandora has that now? I've been paying. I think it's $11 a month with Apple Pay. Well, I mean with Apple Music, and I have no regrets. I have nothing negative about Apple Music. Whatever song I want to play, there is no restrictions. Like it gives me that. I mean, I can easily use YouTube as well. But when it comes to this broadcast, when I don't I don't want commercials in between my songs. I want songs to play continuously. Right? Pandora has whatever the fuck, but it doesn't stick to the genre. Spotify, I have never used. I don't know how that works. Spotify is like you asking me to use Snapchat. I have no fucking clue how that shit works. Live will end in 4 minutes. They want me to do this. Wow, we've been an hour. We've been an hour. Every hour. You see, my desk is raised today. I'm standing up, and my back is giving out. Oh, I'll be okay. I think I feel better standing up than I do sitting down. Sitting down is like I was in so much pain earlier today. I was in so much pain. You have no fucking idea. I was having lunch and I felt like my fucking brain was just mush. Like you know how I felt yesterday after I don't know how many beers I drank yesterday. Like before I logged out, that's how I felt today. Like even before beers, I was like, dude, what is wrong with my fucking head? Like even at one point, I just held my eyes inside my socket. I don't know why I thought they were gonna fucking pop out. Like my brain was just playing games with my like weird as fuck. My son said, "Papi, are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, my pain is just fucking flaring right now." So I laid down for about 30 minutes. I stretched side, lean like a cholo, side to side, and I went jogging, brother. I don't know what time I went to jog. I did my jogging. I sweat profusely, brother. As long as I fucking sweat, that makes my fucking it makes it all worthwhile. Like I don't care if I come back in shambles. I fall apart. Who gives a fuck? At least I did it. Like I got out there and did my share. Oh my god, am I dying? Yes, my back is just complete. You know, when I go to bars, there are. It is very rare that I sit down at any fucking bar. I'm always standing up, like I'm right now, because the pain is less in my lower cervicals than it is me sitting down. Like if I sit down, I'm like, oh, okay, it's relaxed, but at the same time, I mean, most of my shows are sitting down only because I have that ergonomical chair where I can move around. Right, I can move my hips. That you don't. I mean, maybe you see me moving my hips, but maybe you don't know how much I'm moving them. And I'm like, I like this shit. But today I wanted to stand up. But there's times where you're like, dude, what the fuck? You spent all day working on a tractor. Yeah, I can't fucking do that. I can't do that. I can't. You know, the one thing I do miss when it comes to working anything as close to a tractor, with the levers, right? I love operating a forklift? Operating a forklift is a craft, is an art, is a profession, is a precision type, right? Maneuver for you to get shit on or off. I mean, getting shit off is like the fucking simplest shit. Now, getting shit on, that is where the magic, like you, right? You need to millimetric shit. Like you need to leave it together, but not stuck together. Like you need to space shit out, or you can push shit. You can use a pallet to push the other pallet, brother. I the art of using a forklift. I love that. I am always right, tilt forward, tilt down. My boss always allowed me to fucking unload. Whenever there was a load coming in, I'm like, boss, I got it. He's like, Oscar, when the fuck did you learn how to fucking drive a forklift? And I'm thinking, my last job, I was certified. Here's my certification. He's like, what the fuck? I said, dude. He said, you're just a fucking a heap of fucking like a bag of tricks. Like you know everything. That is so fucking cool. Dude, have you not done fucking forklift shit? Forklifts are fucking fun, dude. I like that shit. Tilt up, down, right, sideways, getting shit off a truck is like the best fucking thing. I love that shit. Turning that shit around, right, right, turning the wheel right. That means you're going left. Turning the wheel left, that means you're going right. If you know, you know. Because it's the back wheel that's, anyways. Unless you're using a fucking cherry picker, fuck a cherry picker. Cherry picker is like the cheaters. Fuck you. He's a fucking. I should have just fucking stuck to forklifts, you know. But then again, I don't. Yeah, the warehouse jobs are warehouse jobs are bobcat. Oh shit! We had a bobcat in the yard that I once turned on. I never used it. That one has seven more levers that I'm like, you know what? I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn. I mean, we had one at work, like one of the small ones. I mean, the bobcats are the small ones, and I just got overwhelmed with the fucking. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm good, thank you. If you're good with tractors, I'm pretty sure you're fucking amazing with bobcats. I've seen a girl operate that bobcat on a fucking video, and I'm like, holy shit! She's watched her dad do so many fucking things with that bobcat. See, this is when I need. This is when I. Fuck. Boy, it's not only my back; it's my fucking knees as well. Come down. Come down with me. Hold on. My fucking. There's pain in my left extremity. Are we good? Okay, hold on. Maybe a little more. That is pretty fucking good, isn't it? Okay, hold on. This is something fucking. This is an ergonomic stool. See what I mean? Like I can be doing this, and my back is just there's less strain on my back, so it's not like I'm actually sitting. There's so many things wrong with me. You have no idea. There's so many- there are so many things, but life is not one of them. I love living life pain free. Is not gonna Pain free is never gonna be my life, but at the same time, will you? If I never share with you that I was in pain, you say, you know what? That guy's a pretty fucking cool guy. I mean, I'm still a pretty fucking cool guy. It's just that I don't lash out. That's the one thing I don't do. I don't lash out. People who say "fuck you," you don't know how much fucking pain I'm in. You don't know what the blah, blah, right? I don't use that to make me want to make people feel like I should get shit more. I don't know, more of an achievement. Like, yeah, fuck, I'm in pain. Give me this. I'm like, no, I'm never. Not my thing. It feels good though. My back feels great. Now, what I wanted to do is order something online. Now, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. Beer is beer is 12.99 a 12 pack. I don't know if it's gonna change tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it isn't. I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay the same. 12.99 for the 12 pack. But see, what if it changes? I think I should make a purchase tonight using tonight's prices so it could be pulled tomorrow morning. Is that gonna fly? Is that gonna work? I'm pretty sure it is. Right? The system is gonna recognize I paid for it today, and it'll be pulled tomorrow. So all they're doing is scanning the inventory that I bought yesterday. They're not scanning tomorrow's prices. If you understood what I just said, then that means you've worked in not only in a warehouse, you know about picks, you know about orders, and you know about logistics. And welcome to the club. I love you too. Oh, this shit has fucking 20% battery. God forbid we fucking. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. I am so uncomfortable. I am so uncomfortable. Like I was doing so good. I was standing up. I was good. I'm sitting down now, and I'm still not comfortable. Like my fucking low battery, dude. I just plugged you in. Jesus Christ, leave me alone. What the fuck do I do? There we go. He said price lock. Price lock. Price lock. Right? But the best way to do it, right? Price lock. And this thing wants me to fucking. Take a piss, walk it off. I don't even have to. I don't even have to go to the bathroom. I don't even have to go to the bathroom. Like if I don't even feel like taking a piss. Like that's the fucking weirdest part. Look at my fucking ice. Can't say ice in California. You know, people are so fucking sensitive. You can't say ice, bitch. God forbid a fucking law enforcement agency wants to do their fucking job. Shut the fuck up. You can't say ice. Why not? Can I get a cup of ice? Can I get extra ice with my fucking drink? Can I just get ice? What is wrong with saying ice? Bitch, if you're in the country illegally and ice triggers you, then you shouldn't be fucking here illegally. Bitch, like, what the fuck? Right? Like, who the fuck am I triggering? Am I triggering myself or am I triggering you? Illegals, yeah, I know. I mean, I can't say it louder because then I would hurt people's feelings. I am not against immigration. If you're an immigrant, by all means, bro, come in, hop, right, hop, a skip, and a jump. You want to hop the border, hop the border. You want to skip the border, skip the border. You want to fucking go under the border, go under the border. Whatever the fuck you want to do. But if you come here and you get caught and you knew what you were doing, don't use the fucking internet to say, "Oh shit, I got caught," and make people feel bad about something bad that you imagine. Me back in the day when I got my DUI, God forbid, God forbid. Imagine if my son was up in the back seat. Actually, you know what? One time, I got stopped. My son was with me. We had just left. We had just left a concert. It was it was Imagine Dragons concert. Every light is fucking red. Like it's not even flashing, right? Flashing means a stop. It's red, like it's a fucking dead. It's a dead stop red. And I'm looking at the fucking stoplights, and I'm thinking, the fuck is this? Like we're dead stop. So there's one car in front of me takes off, and I'm thinking, fuck it, you know, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. I take off, and boom, lights, and I'm thinking, wait, was the fucking car in front of me a bait car? Like 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. I took off after him, right? Boom, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? So he says, license registration. And I said, officer, can I ask you something? What What are you stopping me for? He said, you ran a red light. And I said, officer, the car in front of me took off on a red light. If you look back, they still haven't fucking changed. They're still red. We need to move. So these are stop signs. 1,000, 1,000, and I left and I moved after the first car moved. So if you thought I ran a red light, that means you would have stopped the first car that did what you think I did. But I'm the second car. So why didn't you stop the first car? He says, no, I didn't see the first car. So that means just because you saw me do what you didn't see the other guy do, so now I'm the guilty one. I said, I don't think that's the way it works, officer. He said, where are you coming from? I said, none of your business. This is about a traffic stop, not about where I'm coming from. He said, well, I just want to know. So listen, officer, I just left the concert. My son is in the back seat. He says, oh, you left the concert. Why are you? He says, how old is your son? He says, 2 years old. He says, you're taking a 2-year-old to a concert? I said, listen, no, wait, whoa. I said, officer, you stopped me because you thought I did something wrong, which I didn't. Now you're asking me about my son and a concert? Did I waste your fucking money? Did I spend your money to fucking take my kid to a concert? I said, brother, I think you're fucking going the wrong way about this. This is my son. He says, oh, it seems like you're under the influence. It seems like I'm under the influence. I said, motherfucker, listen, at this point, I'm going to call you out on your fucking bluff. You're a piece of shit. The first car that fucking took the fucking red, you didn't stop him. Now, God forbid, I fucking handle these fucking lights as stop signs. Now you stop me. Now you're asking me if I spent your money on my son's admission ticket. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What is your fucking problem? What do you got on me? He says, sir, I need to do some FSTs. Say, you don't need to do shit, asshole. You have a fucking machine in the back of your fucking car. Let me blow into the fucking machine and let's get this motherfucker over with. I will not fucking do field sobriety tests because I'm not fucking drunk. Take the fucking machine out of your fucking trunk. I will blow into that motherfucker and I will shut you the fuck up. I need to get the fuck out of here. She says, can you stand over here? So he wanted to get me away from my son so he can make me uncomfortable. I said, motherfucker, I will do whatever the fuck you want me to do. So my son is in the other side of the car. I said, Papito, I'll be right there. My son is always like, he listens to what it's like Papito, I'll be right there. He's playing on his fucking, whatever the fuck he was playing with. And I said, listen, bitch, I'm going to close my son's door because it's cold out here. Right? This is the farm. This should be Inglewood Police. You have a fucking Lakewood. 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 You're Lakewood Police, bitch. You're not here to enforce their laws. You're here to help it with traffic. So he knows, like he knows I fucking called him out. Have a nice day, sir. Have a nice day, sir. I said I was having a nice day, bitch, and I'm still having a nice day, bitch. You haven't fucking ruined my nice day, bitch. You haven't. You haven't ruined anything, bitch. Brother, I drank 2 beers when the it was Guns N' Roses. I drank 2 beers when the concert first started. After that, I didn't drink anything. You know, people were smoking pot and whatever the fuck. Bro, that fucking concert went on and on and on, and I was thinking, we got here at 8. Concert started at 9:30. It is midnight. These fuckers are still going. Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. That cop did not fucking ruin my day. I think I ruined his. Like, I was fucking nonchalant about whatever the fuck he was doing. I called him out on everything. I said, bro, take your fucking little machine out. Take it out. I am not fucking doing FSTs, bitch. FSTs are for fucking bitches. I haven't consumed anything. I said, bro, I will blow into that fucking device and I will fucking flip you off afterwards. So why don't I fucking flip you off now? Take that shit out and I can flip you off later. Take it out. Go. Have a nice day, bro. No, I want you to have a fucking nicer day, bitch. Go try to make somebody else's fucking lives miserable because you didn't accomplish shit with me. I'm gonna go home with my fucking kid. You were asking me, why are you taking your son to a concert? I'm like, motherfucker, because I can, bitch. It's my money, bitch. Did I spend your fucking credit card money on my fucking kid? I didn't do that, right? Shut the fuck up, bro. Don't make me relive these moments. I have so much fun. I have so- I have never put my kid in danger. If I go to a concert, I make sure I drink two beers when I fucking first get there. 2 hours, 4 hours later, 3 hours later, whatever. I don't drink anything else. So by the time I leave, I'm like, I probably will, if anything, I will blow probably one beer. Hold that thought. I gotta take a leak. Brother, let me tell you what's happening with all these dating apps. Dating apps are no longer dating apps. What is this shit? Um, these dating apps are getting out of hand. These dating apps are no longer dating apps. These girls are becoming so fucking aggressive. Aggressive, yes, I said aggressive. You like them, right? 30 years old, 34 years old, whatever the fuck. I say, look, if they're black, you know what I type? I'll be honest with you. I absolutely love a gorgeous black goddess. That's all I type. Absolutely love a gorgeous black goddess. Bro, that's my fucking point. If the keys were in the ignition, then you're fucked. I crashed outside a bar in my truck and I got a DUI because, listen, I remember the first night I got a DUI. Well, the only time I got a DUI, right? The story is bullshit. I think the follow up story is better. So I'm in the fucking holding tank, right? And I'm thinking, motherfucker, like 3 beers, and I blew .09, like 3 beers, I blew .09, like I'm inside the fucking holding tank, Van Nuys jail holding tank. People are fucking obliterated. These motherfuckers are just like they're passed out, like they don't even know they're in jail. So there's a guy who is who has a sling. I think it was his left or right arm. I forget which one it was. Anyways, and I think it makes a point, a valid point on. I think it was his right sling. Anyways, so this guy's sleeping, right? He wakes up and he's like, "What the fuck? Where am I?" And I said, "Bro, you're in Van Nuys jail. Do you remember anything?" He said, "Bro, I got a flat tire. I was fucking drunk. He says, I got a flat tire, bro. I was trying to change my." I said, "Bro, listen, come here. Come here. Come here. I am going to let you get away with murder right now." He said, "What do you mean?" So then there was how you're driving. He says, "Fuck no." He says, "I got a flat tire. I was fucking trying to change my tire. I couldn't spin the fucking thing." I said, "Bro, listen." Then there's how you're driving. Were the keys in the ignition? No, the keys were in my fucking pocket. He said, "Bro, you're gonna walk away. You're gonna walk away with this like a fucking champion. The minute you get out of here," I said, "you get a lawyer, but you have to get a DUI lawyer because this is a DUI case. The first thing he's gonna ask you is exactly what I'm asking you right now. Were you behind the wheel?" He says, "Fuck no, I just told you, bro." "Okay, I know, bro. Now, I'm not gonna ask how you fucking got your arm wrecked or whatever. This is about evidence, right?" So now he's listening to me like this motherfucker is telling me, right? He's pitching. I'm buying. They never saw you driving. They never stopped you. You were trying to change a tire. So now I can tell you this much. You're gonna use this story, and it's gonna fucking go a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles. This will go for a fucking marathon." But he's still looking at me like, "What? What are you talking about?" So I said, "Listen, bro. This is your story, okay? You're in the back seat. This is your car, but you're in the back seat. You got a flat tire. Your friends don't know how to change the fucking tire. They're drunker than you are, but somebody was fucking driving. You don't know who the fucking driver. You don't know who the fuck was driving. They took off on the off ramp. They left you behind. When you came to, when you woke up, thinking, where the fuck am I? Why is my fucking tire deflated? Let me try to fucking change this shit." Your story sells, bro. You don't have to fucking see a lawyer. You don't listen. I never saw that guy at arraignment. I never saw that guy at arraignment. Arraignment means you have to go see the judge. They'll read your case, right? They'll either appoint you a PD, right, public defender, or they'll tell you, fuck off and eat shit. You're gonna pay us regardless. That guy never fucking showed up. I think he got a lawyer for $1,000. Said evidence is not gonna land, incongruent, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what kind of language they fucking use. That guy never showed up. Everybody that showed up that day, I was with them in that fucking holding tank, except that guy, who I told him what to say and what to do. Clean slate, bro. Clean, clean slate. That mu- I was born to be a fucking lawyer. I just, I wasn't born to be a lawyer. I wasn't born to be a lawyer. After I graduated, or before I graduated, I always had that. I always had that. You are wrong. Let me prove my case type of shit. You know what I mean? Hold your thought. Hold your evidence. I can show you that you're wrong. I always had that, and trust me, I used it more than once. My mom found out that I used to smoke, right? 16, 17 years old. I'm in I'm in high school. My mom says, I don't ever want to get a phone call from your school telling me that you're smoking on school premises. I said, Mom, we have breaks, right? We have recess that we can step out of the school. But this one particular day, we had taken a break from school and we went down the street. I don't lunch down the street, and we drank alcohol, like straight alcohol, like the distilled alcohol, like strong as fuck. So I'm sitting down in front of the school grounds on a fucking rock, and I'm smoking a cigarette, blowing the smoke down, and I can see some fucking feet approaching me, and I recognize the shoes. I never looked up, right? I recognized the shoes, and I threw the cigarette, and I stepped on it, and I looked up, and the guy says, "Ah, now I got you." He says, "What you got down here?" So when he lowered his fucking face next to my shoe, I went like this, blew the smoke up in the air, right? So he says, "Now I got you." But then I remembered, wait, I'm outside the fucking school. So why is he fucking overreacting, right? And I said, Prophet, right? Professor, right? Prophet. I said, teach. Teacher. I said, Mister. So why are you so enthusiastic? What did you get me on? He says, I got you smoking. You are going to get expelled. And I'm thinking, yeah, it's not gonna. And I even told him, I said, yeah, I don't think it's gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. He says, no, I am the teacher. He says, I got the evidence. I got you. Like, I can tell he was into me. Like, he wanted me out of the fucking school. So now, mind you, now they call my mom, right? Now I can hear them talk to my mom. I'm in the principal's office. There's one teacher, two teachers, three teachers. They all fucking hate me. They are expecting for the principal to make her case and say, "Sir, you are expelled." Right. So my mom shows up. She looks at me, and my mom has those eyes like, I don't need to be here, and I hope I'm here for the right reason or the wrong reasons. But she's ready to fucking. She's ready. I can see her eyes. She's ready. Like she means business, right? And I tell my mom, I go like this, like I don't know what happened. There's nothing here. So my mom looks at me, and I can see there's a like a relief. The pressure has gone out of her fucking face, but she's still upset. Like, oh, my son doesn't like me. Like, you know what I mean? She looked at me, and I gave her that look, like they got nothing on me. She looked at me, and like half the pressure was gone, but half that pressure was on them to talk to her about the incident that they thought they had on me. So the teacher steps in, right? Who caught me smoking outside, right? Señora, encontramos a su hijo fumando, right? We caught your son smoking. And I look at my mom, and I had already given her right, the, yeah, they're not even close. So I look at my mom again, and I'm like, so my mom says, Really? Hmm. That is very bad. And she says, "Let me ask you something. Let me ask you the one important thing." I says, "Where did you catch my son smoking?" So my mom said, "If they ever fucking catch you smoking on premises, bitch, you're fucking done. You're gonna go to fucking public school. We won't pay you, right?" So my mom was fucking, dude. She was fucking livid. Like she says, playing her fucking part, right? She said, "Profesor, quiero que me diga." She's looking at me, right? Quiero que me diga dónde él estaba fumando. Like, tell me where he was smoking. I need to find out. And he was fucking very animate about the animator. Yes, I saw him smoking. And I said, no way is he smoking. I came up to him and he smashed the cigarette. And I asked him, what are you doing? My mom said, okay, so out of all this, where were you guys? Where are you? Where was this happening? Inside the premises? And the guy says, no, 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 he was outside the school, like in front of the gate. So my mom says, wait, so you called me here to tell me that my son was doing what I told him to do? And everybody fucking look at each other like, wait, what? Doña Maria, you know how old your kid is, right? And she says, what does that have to do with? She says, I'm a smoker. I can't tell my kid not to smoke. I told him, I hope at any given time, if they ever call me from, if they catch you smoking, I hope it's not inside school. Because then you will fucking lose every fucking benefit, every pleasure, every. And they looked at each other like, she fucked us. We are dumbasses. My mom says, oh, so he was caught outside. So he did exactly what I told him to do. You know what? Please, don't ever call me to waste my precious time. So she looks at me and says, carry on. I said, Mom, I'm going to go have a cigarette with you outside. Fuck him. Brother, I got away with so much shit you have no fucking idea. You have no fucking idea. You have no fucking idea. I loved every minute. I loved every second. I graduated. I think we should go to sleep. I mean, not you and I, but you know what? Just fuck on. Everybody has fucking innuendos and let's go to sleep. No, I don't want to go to sleep. I sleep alone, bitch. You know what? Get away from me. Get away from me. Stay away from me. Darren, I know you've been here. You've been here the longest. Darren, if you can watch my videos on TikTok and all that, it is not about me. It is not about me hurting people's feelings, right? That the mega hat. I'm not taking it down. I like the fucking president of the United States. I love the president of the United States of America. I'm not taking any fucking video down. People think, oh, you're getting hit by you're getting bombarded with negative comments. Yeah, 1,000, 2,000 comments. When 77 million people voted for the president, you think 1,000 negative reviews are gonna fucking affect me? Bitch, that's not even 1% of whatever the fuck. It doesn't. Anyways, yeah, it will never fucking right. Like it'll give me a different Bar- barometer is it? No, it's running for noise. For noise. Voiceometer. Voice. Oh my god, that fucking back pain is horrible. I got beans and rice waiting for me in the kitchen. So yesterday, I texted my son's mom. So you know what I've been craving? Rice, beans, and baby back ribs. Baby back ribs. When you boil the beans and the baby back ribs together, it should take the same amount of time to get that grain to a steady. If I squeeze it, turns into refried beans, right? That's why you pressure cook. But then, hold on. But then you throw in the ribs, right? The riblets. So she's cutting it in like in spare pieces. Once that fucking thing boils, it is the most fucking delicious thing ever. Like, holy fuck. I love that shit, brother. I love that shit. I gotta record a video and post it on that guy's reply because I know sometimes words get lost in translation. In the way he expresses himself, I know he doesn't speak 100% Spanish, so I don't know if he understands 100% Spanish, which I think he doesn't. But at the same time, I don't, I can't take away from his enthusiasm, the way he wants to help the community. But he needs to either have somebody on his team that knows what he's about to say, rather than putting himself out in the crosshairs of either right immigration or God forbid somebody says, "Hey, so your mother was here," whatever. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk bad about the guy, but we can talk about hypothetical moments of him being captured and saying, "Yo, bro, so what did you say about us?" And I'm sure there's nothing, but then again, words fly around like it's nothing. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh fuck! You know what? If I can make a purchase today, I am trying to stretch my back, and it's not working. Jesus fucking Christ! I want to try to, I want to try to crack my back, but I gotta try. Oh, man. Listen, I'm gonna leave you at 1 minute and 50 seconds. I need to do something about this fucking thing. If we went to school again, we would do it differently. I would do it. I would do the same fucking things. I would tell them to fuck off in the same fucking fashion, but way. Fuck all those assholes. I learned everything I needed to learn. There's not one fucking lesson that was not learned. I would just tell them to fuck off. I said, bitch, I learned what I need to learn. Fuck you.